imagine employing me as a customer care representative, and now you're telling me to go under the scorching hot sun to find 1,000 people to get your product. Otherwise, you're going to sack me. Employer, why now? Hello everyone, my name is Nettie and you're welcome back. So earlier today, someone sent me a message, and honestly, I felt really bad for her. Can you imagine that her employer gave her a ridiculous sales target? She's a customer rep, and the employer told her to get 1,000 people to buy products. So she was literally begging everybody online to please help her reshare or help her buy and sell just so she could keep her job. Make it make sense. I've been pondering on this morning, and honestly, I'm so vexed. Like, you hired me to do one job, and now you're telling me to go and bring customers for you. That's not my job. If you wanted to do marketing, but I've studied marketing, or read courses on marketing, or get trained to be a very badass marketer. And then she told me she's not the only one going through that. That some of her friends working in some other companies are also on some kind of target. And I'm like, no, this does not make sense. Employers, please. Your employee is not your marketing department. Your admin staff is not your marketing unit. Can you please stop putting pressure on innocent people? And please, can everybody just stop pretending that every employee is automatically a marketer? No, that's not true. That's not right. That's not making sense at all.
No, marketing is a skill. Sales is a skill. Lead generation is a skill. You cannot simply hire someone for one job. Let's say you're hiring someone to be a manager, or you're hiring someone to be an admin. You've given them a target for their role. And then before you know what's going on, you start giving them targets for customers, targets to meet up with clients and all of that. And then you start acting surprised when they struggle, when they cannot meet up. No. As an employer, you have to do your own heavy lifting. As an employer, it's your duty to run campaigns. It's your duty to use paid advertising, build partnerships. You get work with influencers where appropriate. Okay, create compelling offers for your organization. Build your brand. Put systems in place that attract potential customers. That's the right way to go about it. When you've done that as an employer, your employees can now do what they are positioned to do. If you've done your own heavy lifting as an employer, your employees can now respond to inquiries from the paid advertisements you've done. People will start sending messages. Now your employee, let's say you employed a customer care rep, she will now follow up with inquiries, follow-up inquiries. They'll follow up leads, answer questions, and build relationships, and then they close sales. That's how it's meant to be. Employees should not be the one leading sales when they are not in a marketing unit. Rather, they should be closing sales. And there's another thing I find particularly uncomfortable. I don't know about other people. This one is when an organization gives young employee aggressive sales targets and expect them to start begging influencers, friends, strangers, and everybody online to advertise the company's product for them. I don't understand now. Even people in real estate, they do this a lot. Do you want those girls to start sleeping with men to start bringing sales for you or what? I don't even understand. You see a young girl being told to sell 1,000 pieces of a particular product, and you ask her what were you employed for, she'll tell you she was employed as an admin. See, something is wrong with that kind of system, for real. You cannot build a serious business by simply transferring the pressure of customer acquisition from the organization to the least powerful person in the organization. Yes, and I don't know why they do this in African employers. I'm not saying employees should not participate in marketing. No, they absolutely can. Yes, they can participate in marketing. I'm only saying that participation is different from responsibility. It should not be their core duty. If marketing and sales are critical to your organization, like if marketing and sales are critical for your organization's survival, for you to succeed, then you have to build the right team. You have to build the right team, build a marketing unit, then give the marketing unit the right training, provide them with the right tools, and then create a system that generates leads. Now you have a marketing, sales, and strategy unit, or marketing, sales, and strategy department. You don't just gather people who were hired for completely different jobs and tell them, go and bring customers, go and bring this, business. They will fear, they will struggle. And trust me, when that system fails, you employers, you end up blaming the least person. You end up blaming the junior employee, the junior staffs. But sometimes the problem isn't the employee. The problem is not those junior employees. No, the problem is the strategy you have in your organization. That is what the problem is. So employers, please do your part. Employees too will do their part. Let's stop confusing it. Let's stop confusing pressure with a marketing strategy. Pressure and marketing strategy are not the same thing, and they can never be the same thing. So I'm not saying employees should never help with marketing. I want to reiterate this again. I'm not saying they should never help with marketing. I'm saying you cannot make your employees responsible for solving a marketing problem that the organization itself has not solved. Because for an organization to solve a marketing problem, it means they have a marketing unit whose job is to brainstorm, bring up challenges, and think. So if you need more customers, build the system that bring those customers in. If you need more leads, generate the leads. If you need more sales, train your people to convert those leads. When they convert those leads, they can close sales. Don't just hand someone a target and tell them, go and bring customers. If you don't bring 20 people into this company before next month, your salary will be slashed this and this. No, because that is not a marketing strategy. That is you transferring the pressure of your business onto your employees. So please, dear employer, do your part and let the employees do theirs as well. That is how you build a well-structured business that actually has a system, okay? Not one that survives because everybody is scrambling and under pressure to find customers. That is not how a company or a standard company at that survives. Please, dear employers, do your part. Employees too, try to close the sales when they release the lead. Thank you.